You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. I don't know what happened to the camera. Anyway, we're going to get right to it. So apparently, I got the screenshot of it. So, upon my research, we have the person that they met up with. We have the person that they met up with. Let me make sure I get a screenshot of this. I got the screenshot of it. So, okay. We now know who's the person behind the whole situation. Yep, we know who it is. We're going to get right to it. All right. We got the person that they are trying to do business with. This person is connected. Let me see. Let me confirm. Let me see. So I'm going to tell y'all to play. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all. Because what I'm doing is making sure I got the information that I'm looking for. Give me one second. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to do more digging. Yeah, I'm going to have to do more digging. So this guy has a Planet Net Marketing. He's a Planet Net Marketing. So he's a marketer. He's a multimillionaire. Now I find this very interesting because remember I said that Nubreed kind of destiny swap. I'm going to tell you how Nubreed kind of destiny swap, because the woman I dealt with for that short amount of time did an energy transfer. Let me explain something to y'all. When I dealt with that old girl and she went to UP Scammery, she did the energy transfer with him. What I believe happened was when I was sleeping, she took something of me and gave it to him. That's how she did. That's how he got a piece of the destiny swap. Because see, let me explain something to you guys. I wish I was on video. This thing is not showing me on video. If you lie with a person, right? You lie with them. Do you know women could take a piece of you, hold it while you sleeping, take a piece of you, put it somewhere, and give it to another man to take over what belongs to you? So what she did was she took a piece of me, gave it to him at the jamboree. He planted a seed and transferred whatever I was supposed to get to go to him. So they try to unalive Ringo and Brainwaves at the same time. They kind of got a little piece of me. They didn't get everything. That's why he is trying to destiny swap right now with these guys. He's trying to get something set up. Excuse me, I burped. That means true. To where they could pull another situation. So with him meeting these multi-millionaires, that confirms that I'm supposed to be a millionaire. That means Ringo and Brainwave's going to be millionaires. They are. What I'm saying is, when I was supposed to be a millionaire, I would have put Ringo on and eventually Brainwaves as I got to know him. Nubreed was not supposed to be in the picture at all. And so what this tells me is that little destiny swap he did of me because of old girl helped him is why he's revealing what's supposed to be happening for me is happening for him. Now here's the caveat. I am glad the Most High has saved our souls from this demon, from this warlock, right? I'm glad that we are still here to talk about this situation. So now what this tells me is that he talking about he traveling many places now all of a sudden, out the blue. That's my talking point. You're supposed to travel everywhere. Listen, everything he touches is not going to work. This is all going to fail. He's trying to buy borrowed time. He's on borrowed time. The SNAP benefit has exposed him. He took the deal. He took the double oath with these guys. If you look at the photo, you would just saw maybe out the photo. Maybe I'm telling you, something sinister is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. We'll be hearing about it soon. Now I'm trying to see if he's connected to whatchamacallit. Time will tell. If I get my information, time will tell, and I will talk about it. However, this is one of those videos I'm looking at the individual talking about leading an army. This guy, how old is this guy? Let me see. Let me check right now. Hold on a second. When it show, I'm not looking for this person. See, this is why I got to do something different. Hold on a second. Now I got to put some additional stuff to it. Okay. The one I got said he passed away at 91. He passed away. Let me see something. I'm trying to, okay. I don't know. Let's see. They said that it passed at 91. I don't think so. So this guy is an activist. He's an activist. Okay. Yeah, I see the play. I see the play, y'all. I'm getting somewhere. I got the information I need now. I see what this dude is doing. Wow. He's dealing with an activist that's connected to certain groups. Okay. I get it now. I get the play, y'all. I get the play. I get the play now. Nubreed is trying to get into the traveling community. He's trying to get into the travel leisure. And he's trying to get them to buy out the UP scammery. He's trying to get those investors to invest in that scammery. If those guys sign a contract with those two fools, my goodness, it's a bad, bad, bad look. I see the play, y'all. I got a lot of information on the internet. I'm about to download these videos as well because we need to look into this guy that is, yeah. I don't think they did enough research on him. I don't think the gentlemen did enough research on him. The older gentleman and the other guy, I don't think they did enough research on Nubreed. I don't think they did enough research on Nubreed. Nubreed is trying. What he's going to do, I'm going to tell you what Nubreed's going to do. And I hope the brothers are listening. He's going to take down a lot of videos. He's going to take down a lot of videos. He's going to try to clean up his channel because he's trying to get their audience. See, Nubreed is trying to get that multi-millionaire audience now. He's tired of you broke folks. He's tired. Listen, the majority of his channel are broke people, right? They broke mentally, physically, and spiritually. Put a 5 in the chat if you heard me say he's going to try to change his channel, get rid of the broke people. For him to do what he did, he's done with you broke people. He's done with broke people, y'all. He's done. He's trying to go pivot to another audience because this guy that he met is very well known in the market industry. He's very well known in certain doors. So this guy got desperate and he pulled this up. Now I'm waiting for RC to send me the link. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Don't be telling me something you're not gonna do it. RC, if you watching, dude, you should have told me what video it is. Because he's gonna start taking down a lot of videos. I predict that he's gonna take down a lot of videos. And he's gonna change his audience. If we start seeing the numbers that he always wanted, because his audience ain't giving him no support. Listen, his audience that he got, they ain't got no money coming in like that. So he's trying to get to the money, y'all. He ain't thinking about y'all and your salvation. He ain't telling y'all to repent. He trying to get to the serious money. He's trying to get out of borrowed time. The dude's desperate. He's desperate. This is a desperate move by Nubreed. You could see the desperation, y'all. Listen, they desperate because they on borrowed time. This is not real, man. This is not real. This is fake. This is fake. And it's the same photo. It's the same photo with the photo that Brainwaves got. It's kind of similar to the same photo Brainwaves got with Nubreed and the rest of the other dudes. Listen, that dude is done with his what? Yo, he's gonna change his channel. Gonna change. That's the destiny swap right now. He's trying to get rid of the dead weight on his channel. Listen, New Breed is trying to get rid of the dead weight of his channel. He's desperate. He's on borrowed time. Listen, it's one thing to pivot because you don't want to. You got to grow your channel. Yet he's cutting off all those people. He got so much, he got so much money off of y'all that he's trying to go to the higher money now. He's tired of being in Section 8. He's tired of having his baby moms on Section 8. So he's willing to sacrifice his family for this money. This dude's willing to sacrifice his family for that money. We're not going to see him in the house that much longer, y'all. So I believe he told his baby moms, look, I'm going to get this real money. If he don't get that money, that sacrifice money, he going to be homeless again. So this is going to be very interesting. I hope everybody got a photo. Get the photo before he takes it down. What he's trying to do is show me, and I'm chuckling. He's trying to show me and Ringo and Brainwaves that he's making power moves, and we just on the internet. Listen. This is hilarious, y'all. This is hilarious to me. It's not. I mean, like, come on. Those same people you want to remove wrenches. He gonna remove wrenches. He's tired because people are not supporting him like that. Yo, even though I don't get the support like I used to, I'm not gonna be on some turning on my mods, turning on my members, saying and change my audience and beg people to do this. And listen, if they don't, naturally I get support. You know what I'm saying? I should get more support than I'm getting now. Oh, absolutely, I should. At the same time, this guy is willing to sacrifice everybody for the spirit of mammon. It's crazy. And you could tell, man, we're gonna have to talk about this, y'all. We got to talk about this on the computer. But what y'all think about it? What's up, Lively Cups? What's up, Keystone? What y'all think about this situation? What you guys and ladies that's tuning in think about this? He uploaded this photo about 4 hours ago. He uploaded the photo about 4 hours ago, y'all. This guy uploaded this photo 4 hours ago. He got over 338 likes. Yo, this is crazy, man. He's trying to say he's doing better than us. That's what he's trying to tell his audience. Look at me. I'm doing better. I'm clean. They just got YouTube situation. I got more than YouTube going on. This is crazy, man. It's up to you, the people, to support the work, man. Because, see, at the end of the day, he's trying to say he's a multimillionaire. Nubreed's trying to say he's a multimillionaire now, all of a sudden. He's trying to say I'm a multimillionaire. They don't know anybody that's multimillionaire. Where's their proof? Because he sneak dissing. He's trying to act like he knows multimillionaires. and we don't know multimillionaires. That's what he's saying. He's trying to say that Brainwaves, Ringo, and myself don't know multimillionaires, and that multimillionaires is not willing to invest in us. That's what he's saying. He's saying that this multimillionaire is willing to invest in whatever they got going on, and that they will not invest in us. This guy doesn't want us to make money, y'all. This new breed character, you don't want me, Ringo, Brainwaves to make money like that. Let's go to Ringo's video. Let's listen to it. Hold on a second. Listen.
Section of my business. He never did that. Instead, he told you that this business is basically a secret.
Listen.
So when you go to his Instagram, you'll get access links to the Zoom call meetings.
Listen.
All of these Zoom call things, Brainwaves could tell you. He already been through all of that already. He already been through the Zoom call meetings.
Listen.
So all of these things he already know about. See, there's things that Brainwaves know about the Zoom meetings that I don't know because I was never a part of the Zoom meetings. But Brainwaves is privy to the type of conversations that these people had. You see what I mean?
Yep.
I'm more privy to certain things that maybe Brainwaves didn't get to see.
Right.
In terms of the movers and the shakers and being at the secret meetings at the hotel.
Right.
And understanding how your Wittazar talk. I still have the video, guys, of when myself, Nubreed, and your Wittazar went live at the same exact time at the secret meeting, guys.
Yep.
I still got the video, fam.
Yep.
And when you think about it, if you are mixed mingling with Nubreed, if you go back and look at all those old videos, you'll be like, wow, this is crazy. You actually been through these secret meetings too? Yeah, they were trying to recruit me, guys. Look, Brainwave says I was in the Zoom meetings, private groups, and etc. They are doing the same scam. It's right there, guys. It's right there for you to learn. You just got to put the pieces together. If you want to get played, then go on and play their game.
And that's exactly what they wanted to do. Use Ringo, harvest his energy, and take his platform, take his audience, and try to get the money and put those people into debt. That's exactly what they focus it on. So this move tells me a lot. We're going to get to this move real soon. We got to look more detail into why they making these connections and why these people trust Nubreed. Let's go.
But I already know the end from the beginning. I know exactly what you're going to have to deal with. And I just don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want nobody to become a victim like the things that happen with me, the things that happen with Brainwaves, the things that happen with Rollo. Nubreed literally, guys, now watch this. Nubreed entrapped a black woman on a phone call, right? Now watch this.
Let me get to that in a second. We're going to listen to what Nubreed and Ringo have to say about what Nubreed did. Give me 1 second, because my thing is done. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Let's get to this. Like Hassan Campbell said, let's get to that. All right, listen.
Yes. Nubreed went live in front of 200,000 subscribers. A woman in whom it is alleged Rollo may have been dating at the time.
Listen.
Was coerced to engage in a conversation. She thought the conversation was a private conversation between her and Nubreed. The conversation was being streamed on social media.
Yep.
This lady introduced sexual details publicly for the world.
Yep. Yep.
Shocking details.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Nubreed orchestrated the whole thing to sabotage Rollo, to get Rollo out of the way in order to make me happy so that me and him could do business.
Yep. Yep.
All of this, I literally had to repent from, because when the fallout took place, we thought Rollo had something to do with the white guy that was at the hotel tweaking, because when we got to the hotel, some white dude was there. I don't even know this dude. And he come out of nowhere, and we thought maybe Rollo set that up. It wasn't Rollo who set that up. That was Nubreed. He set it up because he already knew who this guy was. And based on a receipt that I believe Rollo put out, Nubreed was still following the dude on Instagram.
Yep.
Now, if you're no longer cool with somebody, you wouldn't be following them on Instagram. Nubreed was still following the guy. So he most likely communicated with him. Maybe he got some money under the table, allegedly.
Yep.
And, you know, maybe something was paid in order for him to be able to see me live and in person. And when everything went down in that particular night, I was going to send that dude to the hospital. Like, he was about to go to the hospital. And I was kind of wondering, it seems as though Nubreed didn't do anything.
Yep.
It was almost like he was more upset that it went down the way it was. Rollo actually was trying to hold the dude back because I was going to send him to the hospital. And I noticed that Nubreed, if you really look back at the tape, because I played a clip of what happened, and because my wife was recording, thinking we all knew each other, not realizing that everything that was going down, I don't know this white boy. You know what I mean? And what he was doing was weird. He had his hands in his pocket. I was about to pull him to sleep. And I'm like, dude, I'm out here with my wife. You over here tweaking in front of me. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So it was just weird the way this thing was going on, fam. And that night was very, very weird, man. That was the night when Nubreed, it was believed that he had left because he packed his luggage, and I thought that he left already. So when my wife and I was leaving.
Listen, Ringo thought Nubreed was leaving. At that time, I saw Nubreed circle his vehicle around to go see Tate to get the women. And him and Tate left 10 minutes, 15 minutes after. I'm waiting for the cab. The cab, at that time, it took 15 to 20 minutes for the cab to come. So I'm on the phone with my friend. I'm like, yo, I'm on the phone with my police friend. I say, look, I told him what was going on because I like, yo, I ain't do none of this stuff. And he got, word came to him, he was ready. He was like, yo, I know you ain't do nothing. So they made sure I was safe. They called the hotel to make sure I was safe because Nubreed was packing. Old boy might have been having some people around the corner. So it seemed like they was about to unalive me, yet the entity knew if something happened to me in North Carolina, he's not going to get back home safe, and the white boy is not going to get back home safe. They was foolish to just set me up with the girl. That's why they didn't do what they wanted to do, because they wouldn't made it home. They would not have made it home if something happened to me in North Carolina. Nubreed, the white boy, and whoever they dealing with would not have made it home. That has nothing to do with Ringo and his wife. I'm talking about Nubreed, the white boy Tate, and the list goes on. That whoever Nubreed was dealing with. That's when he coerced old girl I was dealing with to lie on me, to do shocking details to make me be this monster that I wasn't. All right, let's continue.
The hotel to head back to New York. We go to the parking lot and we see Nubreed coming back to the hotel with two big girls coming back to the hotel, and he was drunk coming back to the hotel. It was around 3, 4 in the morning. And I'm like, hold up. What the heck is this dude coming back to the hotel for if he left? So right there, I already knew something was dirty about this guy, man, but I didn't want to judge, you know? I was trying my best to act like I didn't see what I just saw. He's literally coming back to the hotel with two big girls, big, and he's drunk. And I'm like, didn't this dude tell me a while ago he got some woman pregnant? So he come and find out he had two women pregnant at the same time. God knows where they live, right? But then he's at the hotel with two big girls, and I'm like, this dude is living a double life. Like, because on social media, he professed himself as this godly man, but I caught him in the very act of sin, because what were you doing? What were you going to the hotel for with two big girls for and you were drunk? What were you doing? Obviously, you were up to something dirty. And when I saw that, there was a negative energy around him. And he was trying to explain himself because he knew I was upset about something. And he could tell that I didn't trust him. And I told him to his face. I was like, I don't trust nobody, including you. I told him to his face because it was this negative energy that was there where Rollo already left, but the negative vibe was still there. So I'm like, wait a minute. Rollo is gone. He already left. But Nubreed is here. Why I still feel like the devil is near? Because the whole time it was Nubreed. The whole time it was Nubreed that had the evil spirit, and we thought it was Rollo. That's why I had to repent. That's why I had to repent of my involvement with Rollo losing business. And I still feel bad for that even till this day. Even though I repented, even though we already squashed all the drama, even though we already reconciled between me, Rollo, Brainwaves, I still feel bad, y'all. I still feel bad of what happened with Rollo in that situation. Because it was dirty what happened to him, man. He lost all kind of business. It messed him up financially. It put him in a bad place where the man was probably depressed. And, you know, it really hurt because it's like when I finally learned the truth that it wasn't Rollo, it was Nubreed the whole time. It's like, damn, man, I made videos about Rollo. I called him out. I said this, I said that. And I didn't even take down none of my videos. I keep everything up for the receipts just so that everybody can know what happened. Even if I left some dirt online of things I may have said that may have not been nice or not true or whatever the case is, I leave everything up because it shows the history of what went down. You see what I mean? So I don't hide nothing. I don't take down videos. But when you look at Nubreed, it seemed like every video he made about Rollo, about me, about Brainwaves, he takes them down.
And that's what I want y'all to hear. You know, I'm listening to this in real time with y'all. And so I appreciate Ringo of what he's saying. I know it bothers him to see me in the situation I'm in, you know, and we reconcile and stuff like that. So I appreciate that from him and Brainwaves, you know. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I got hit the hardest, y'all. And people trusted Nubreed because of that. And that's how he got these people in the photo. You know what I'm saying? I have to do more homework on this. You know, yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. It's really tough, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it's really tough. Because I'm supposed to be a millionaire and it would have helped got stuff going on, you know, all the stuff that's happening to me, you know, it's a learning lesson, you know, and that's why I'm the way I am now. And yeah, Yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing regular stuff. I'm supposed to be a millionaire. I'm supposed to be connected with other people. I'm supposed to been back in Florida already. And it took a long listen, even to this day, on the internet, I'm gonna be honest, man, it hit. Cause I had my exes, I had a lot of people went in on me. And you gotta understand that that woman have helped Nubreed. That's the destiny swap. She helped him. Because once I was out the way, it's like he was happy about it. Cause he knew I knew what was going on. And so I learned a lot about the situation. I do appreciate those who support. At the same time, I had a lot of heavy support, y'all. I had a lot of heavy support back then from the women and from the guys. And when that incident happened, I lost a lot of support from the women. A lot of support from the women. And some of the guys for a minute, y'all. For a minute. And so, hey, I'm just glad we okay. That nothing happened to us. I thank God for that through Christ. I really do. At the same time, you know, the history is there, y'all. And I'm gonna have to talk to y'all about it. We're gonna talk about the photo. We're gonna talk about these people, and see what it leads to. You know, I see Corey in the building. He's trying to get out of borrowed time. I'm gonna explain that, Corey, in the next segment. Listen, I'm gonna get on out of here. I got things to do, y'all. I thank y'all for tuning into the show. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like the video, share the video. Looking forward to seeing what you got to say in the comment section. And I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Peace. Let me see. I remember the whole situation. Rollo, that was messed up because you should have been a millionaire already. Let me print that video. Let me print this comment. Let me print that comment. He says, I remember the whole situation, Rollo, that was messed up because you should have been a millionaire already. I did not like that at all. It was wrong what Nubreed did. Yeah. And remember, Ringo repented and Brainwaves repented because they also thought I was evil. It was one thing what Nubreed and the girl did was damage. It was when Ringo and Brainwaves, because they got a lot of people too, thought I was this person. That's a lot of people that want to do business with me. You got to understand, a lot of important people stopped talking to me for a minute. For a minute. A lot of important people stopped talking to me for a minute, y'all. Anyway, we'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that on the next one. Thank y'all for coming by. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. Peace.